And so, in whichever position you found most comfortable for you, soften or close your eyes. And allow your body just to sink into the floor, or the mat, or the chair, or the bed, wherever you are. Notice that connection between you and what supports you. And in that stillness, noticing where that shift is between you and the support. Because it can become hard to differentiate as you sink, supported. Then take your attention down to your toes. You can make tiny little micro movements if you wish, just to remind your body where your toes are. Notice each toe. See if you can spot each toe, feel each toe individually. And move your attention to the sole of the foot, each side. Notice if they feel the same or different. Notice if you can feel the air on them, if your legs are stretched out and they're bare, or the texture of clothing, or whatever they're touching. And move your awareness around to the top of the foot on each side. Again, if they feel different. But tuning in, we're not symmetrical. Not even sensations are symmetrical. And notice your ankles. You might want that slight movement, tiny movement, to help your body to tune in where your ankles are and how they feel inside. Let your awareness move to the lower legs, the shins at the front, the more muscly calf at the back, two bones, tibia and fibula, running through your lower legs. Can you feel as your lower legs? Can you visualize the bones and the muscles? Does making a little bit of micro movement help? And let your attention move up a little to the knees, each side. Strong joint, a stable joint, but a joint that we have to look after. How do your knees feel on each side? Do you notice any tenderness? And then take your awareness a bit higher to the upper leg. You have strong muscles, the quadriceps around the front and the hamstrings at the back, surrounding the femur, that long bone connecting your hip to your knee. Can you feel your upper legs? How do they feel today? Again, you can take that slight, tiny movement just to increase your awareness there. Visualize the long bones of the femur connecting the knee all the way up to the hip joint. Can you feel within the hip joints? Do you have any discomfort? Do you feel tightness there? Can you soften a little? The hip joint's protected. It's deep into the acetabulum of the pelvis either side. The hip joint, the bone, is protected with muscles around. Can you feel all around your pelvis? Big bony structure, supporting muscles, and low in the belly, the internal organs of the pelvis. You may not be able to feel them, but you might be able to visualize them. So let your awareness settle on your belly. You might feel the skin against clothing. You might feel it rise and fall with your breath. Are you holding it tense? Can you soften it just a little more? And within the fuller belly, you might be able to visualize more of the contents, the abdominal organs. A lot of work going on there, important for digestion, elimination, reproduction throughout the belly. And then let your awareness shift up to your chest. Can you feel the skin of your chest? Moving slightly against clothes? And can you go deeper? The bones and muscles of the rib cage working together, protecting the contents of the chest cavity. But as you breathe, can you feel that rib cage move, expanding and contracting? Notice if it feels different on one side or another. And then visualize within the chest, your lungs filling with air, bringing oxygen, and your heart. Can you feel your heart beating? If that's uncomfortable to you to notice your heart beating, then just move back to the bony structures or things that are more neutral. And shift your awareness to your back, supported by the earth, whether it's the ground or furniture. Can you feel the connection there and the differences in sensation up the spine? Can you visualize all of the different vertebrae together, building the strength of your spine? And in your upper back, your shoulder blades, your scapula, you might want those micro movements again just to tune into the sensation. And then bring your awareness up to your shoulders. Can you feel one shoulder and the other? Are you holding tension there? Let them soften a little. And move down to the upper arms. Notice the skin. Again against your clothing. The muscles around the upper arms. Around the humerus, that long bone that connects the shoulder complex and moves down to the elbow. Can you visualize that strong bone? Take your awareness to the elbow, each side. Maybe have that tiny, tiny movement so you can tune in and shift that attention. Is there stiffness there? Is it comfortable? It's as important to notice sensations of pleasure or comfort as well as discomfort, tension, pain. Moving down to the lower arms. You feel the skin. We often have more hairs on the skin there, as with the lower legs we do. And you might feel them move against your clothing. You feel the muscles inside, surrounding the two bones of the lower arm, radius and ulna. How do your lower arms feel? And let your awareness come down to the wrists. Compare. How do they feel? Then into the hands, maybe making those tiny movements again to feel the palm of the hand and the back of the hand. Can you feel each finger and each thumb? Then shift your awareness up to your neck, the vertebra at the back, soft tissues at the front, supporting your windpipe, your trachea, your esophagus, bringing food to the stomach, and all the nerves and blood vessels between the head and the body. How does your neck feel today? And then to your head. Notice how your head is supported. If you're sitting up, you may feel the support from the spine beneath. But also wherever it's resting, notice the contact with the earth or furniture. And be aware of your face, your forehead, your cheeks, your chin, your nose, your ears, your eyes, your mouth. Be aware of your whole body, of you as a body, of you in your body, resting. And take a breath in. And as you breathe out, see if you can soften just a little more throughout your whole body. In and soften. And just take a couple more breaths there at your own pace.